Help, my feet are small. Oh, wait.
What? Yes, this is the tale.
Let me tell you a tale of the Smallfoot.
Of a man who overcame his affliction of having very small feet. Is that what this movie's about? Smallfoot? Yeah. Okay. Welcome to Drawing Conclusions. I'm Jessica.
I'm Josh.
And we are reviewing Smallfoot, which is not about a man who's afflicted with small feet. It's actually a family movie, animated film.
By Warner Brothers Animation.
Yeah, about a Yeti who discovers a human who they, in the Yeti world, they call them Smallfoot.
And they are a legend.
Yes.
No one's ever seen one.
Yeah.
They've heard tell about Smallfoot.
Yeah.
No one's ever seen one.
Anyway, and so it's about all the chaos, really, that ensues in society and in their life after they discover the Smallfoot.
Yep.
Yeah.
So this story is voice acted by Channing Tatum, Common, Zendaya, James Corden. Way to be on the ball with that one. Yeah.
I am tired.
Yeah. James Corden, Danny
LeBron
DeVito.
James.
Yeah, LeBron James for some reason.
And a bunch of other people.
Who all have names, I'm sure.
Probably. Or symbols. Like Prince.
Like Prince.
For a while.
Yeah.
Anyway. Josh, what did you like about this movie?
I like the animation. I think I was pleasantly surprised. I was expecting something, I don't know, a lot more cheeseball, almost like direct-to-video-esque, or streaming nowadays. Mm-hmm. But it was really nice. It was nicely done by Warner Brothers Animation. I think they did a really good job. I mean, some of the stuff actually looked downright amazing.
Yeah. The animation was really good. Anything else you liked about it?
I like James Corden. I thought he was the best part of the show. I mean, everyone else, the other cast was fine for what they did, but he was the best. He was funny. He had the most depth, I think, in the story. I mean, I don't know about the most, but yeah, but he had a lot of depth to his character, and I thought he was funny.
Yeah, I love James Corden. I just enjoy him and his humor, and one of the things I liked about it was the music. They have some musical numbers, but it's not too much.
Yes.
So if you like movies with musical numbers, as I do, I like musicals. Then this is this is a nice addition to the movie. But like I said, it's not too often. It's not like when we saw Mamma Mia and it was like every 30 seconds. It felt like they were like...
They're just plowing ahead into another musical number.
30 seconds of dialogue, musical number.
Yeah.
A minute and a half of dialogue, musical number. It's not like that.
No, this one, I agree. The music really did serve the story and not the other way around. And I thought they were well placed, well spaced, and really handled very nicely. So I would agree on that for sure. And
besides James Corden, I thought in general the voice acting was pretty good.
Yeah.
And on the whole, it's a well-executed movie. It's not spectacular, but everything's done pretty well.
Yeah.
I mean, the animation's probably the best thing about it, but...
For sure.
But
for sure.
Anything you didn't like about this movie?
I thought it kind of got a little meandering at parts.
Yeah.
Just like, where was it going? What are they trying to say with this story?
Oh.
And, I mean, you could take it so many different ways, and it was kind of open to some interpretation, which I kind of like that, keep the audience engaged and thinking.
Right.
But overall, I think the movie was just kind of forgettable.
Right. That's the thing. It's like, it's hard to put my finger on exactly what they did wrong, but it just wasn't anything that was so great that I'd want to watch it again or that it's going to stick with me.
Or you buy it when it comes out on video.
So, here's the thing. They didn't build a story that I felt emotionally connected to. I didn't really feel emotionally connected to the characters. I wasn't really invested in their journey or what was happening to them.
Not a whole lot.
I felt like actually what they were trying to say was very obvious throughout the entire movie. And while there were parts of it that I agreed with, there was the take that they had on some of the things was just not in line with my personal feelings about stuff. So when that happens, it's kind of hard when it's so anti your feelings, it's kind of hard to
come around to what they're saying.
So anyway, but But on the whole, but even without that, like I really tried to just like put that aside and just think about the movie as it was created by, the director and the writers and all that stuff. And I just feel like while they made a decent family film that would be a fine outing for you and your kids, and you wouldn't go crazy having to watch it with them like Boss Baby or something, or you want to kill yourself 30 seconds into it.
Right.
It's just not that great. It's not. I mean, it's no Coco, right? I mean,
No,
it's not. It's not a classic. It's not something you're going to watch and rewatch over and over again your whole life. It's not something that you're going to think about when you're an adult and be like, "Oh, that movie was so important to my childhood."
Right. It's not going to. It's not going to stick with you. I mean, honestly, I was forgetting about it on the ride home almost. I mean, not quite, but that's a little bit hyperbole there, or over exaggeration. But it was forgettable. I mean.
Right.
It was a fine show to watch once.
Right.
But I mean, I doubt I'll see it again.
Right.
I mean, that's kind of the impression that I'm getting. I doubt I'll see this again.
So what rating would you give this movie?
I'd probably give like a 2.5.
2.5? Wow, that's low.
I mean, I don't know. I just think if it was a 3, I'd probably watch it again. But it's not to me, and I don't think I'll ever watch this movie again. I mean, it's just like. It was forgettable.
So like 2.5. What's a Yeti thing?
Yeah. 2.5 small feet
out of 5.
Out of 5, right? And it just
2.5 yaks out of 5.
There you go, 2.5 yaks out of 5.
For a lot of yaks in this movie.
All right. Also,
too many yaks. That's one of the things I didn't like about it.
Yeah.
What was with all the yaks?
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Why all the yak references? What's up with that? Also, LeBron James in this show, I thought was just kind of a waste.
Yeah.
His character could have actually been funny, like some of the lines and stuff, but had they given it to someone more capable, probably could have sold it and pulled it off, but I don't know.
All right, well, so that wraps up this edition of Drawing Conclusions. Thanks so much for joining us. Josh, is there anything they should do at this point?
You should like.
What? What are they like?
Like the video.
Yes.
Share it.
Do it.
Comment.
Nailed it.
Also, subscribe.
Yeah.
And also,
check us out on Patreon. There you can get our totally, completely unfiltered, spoiler-filled first reactions to Smallfoot on our podcast, and you can catch up with all of our other podcasts about previous movies. You can get exclusives there for Josh's artwork and things like that, so check that out.
Right. If you like any of the artwork you see, hit us up on a private message and or drop us a line, whatever, and we can talk about that.
Yeah. Yeah, you mean selling it?
I do.
Yeah. You don't mean just like having a conversation like, oh, I like your artwork.
You can have that too.
Thanks, Governor.
Thanks, guys. Really appreciate that. Yeah, if you see anything you like, would care to purchase, hit us up on the comment section or
send us an email.
Seamus email, whatever.
Yep. Seamus email, yep.
Seamus email. Yes.
It's our Irish cousin.
Yeah.
Seamus email.
Oh, email. Yeah.
Thanks.